Hello, I'm Christy Unger, the Education Curriculum Manager for the Honeywell Foundation. We are so excited to provide the opportunity for your students to view and actively participate in this arts integrated lesson. The following Honeywell Virtual Education video modules will allow your students to practice using lines of latitude and longitude to identify various locations while they learn and use applicable vocabulary, such as equator, prime meridian, and the 4 hemispheres. Students will also have the opportunity to create collaboratively as they compose and present a riddle of their own to their classmates. Within this riddle, students will use content vocabulary to provide clues to a location of their choice. Through the integration of music in this lesson, students will learn and retain new vocabulary. Adding the music enhances student engagement and enjoyment. Students will also connect their creativity as they demonstrate understanding by composing their own original riddle.
Ahoy, mateys! Hello, my name is Brian Krushwitz, the Honeywell Foundation Education Artistic Manager and the teaching artist in these modules. Throughout these videos, I will play 3 different characters: myself, Brian, the musician, Mark Honeywell, the founder of the Honeywell Foundation, and Captain Wayward, Mark Honeywell's fictional captain of his yacht, the Olivet. The Olivet was the name of Mr. Honeywell's yacht, which anchored at his home in Boca Chica Key, Florida, just off the coast of Miami. Today, a replica is located in the Honeywell Center in Wabash, Indiana. These videos bring the Olivet back to life through the magic of film as we journey to several islands in the Caribbean, while tying in some music from these locations using real instruments from Mr. Honeywell's personal collection. Before you begin using these video modules, remember to download the maps included here on the platform. Your students will need these during the modules. In Module 1, students will use degrees of latitude and longitude to determine the yacht's location of departure as we set sail on a musical adventure. They will sing along with the Navigator's Sea Shanty, which will assist them in learning and remembering important geographical terms. In Module 2, your students will use navigational riddles provided by the captain to determine the locations of 3 Caribbean islands. While on the island, your class will explore different types of music tied to the culture there. Modules 1 through 3 include a demonstration of the unique instruments that Mr. Honeywell owned. Your school's music teacher may be interested in observing or even participating in these modules and may even ask to access them during their own class. Many of the instruments and types of music used within the Caribbean islands have roots in African culture. In Module 3, students will use the navigational clues in a riddle to locate a specific country in Africa. To demonstrate understanding, students will apply the appropriate geographical vocabulary as they create a riddle of their own in Module 4. They will also learn how to create a beat to accompany the lyrics and perform. In this video, I demonstrate beat by using body percussion, but your music teacher might have instruments that students could use. The music instructor might even support students learning to create a beat with a consistent meter. And finally, in Module 5, students will sing along one more time, adding movement this time, to demonstrate their understanding of the cardinal directions and some geographical terms.
Many teachers ask us how to extend student learning after these lessons. There are multiple ways to do this. Throughout the videos, Captain Wayward uses many examples of maritime vocabulary. Some terms are included at the end of each module because we felt the origin of the term was interesting. You might have students use context clues to determine the meaning of the unknown words, and then research the terms to find their origins and meanings. Many of the vocabulary examples are idioms. A fun way to help students gain an understanding of the literal and figurative meanings of the words is to use visual art. Theater standards are another way to demonstrate understanding of common or uncommon idioms. A couple of theater devices that might be engaging and educational are playing charades, using key vocabulary, or breaking into small groups to create a tableau that demonstrates the word's meaning. Implementing visual art is also a fun way to connect your students to the material. The magnetic compass was an important advance in nautical navigation. Your students may enjoy investigating ways to create their own compass. Integrating the arts when you are introducing new topics and ideas is an effective way to connect with your students. And the most important part of every lesson, of course, is to have fun.